The girl wears old age makeup. For every job interview, she puts on a wig and pairs it with reading glasses. After 10 years, she masters this skill. She's very good at it. Now, who can tell that she's actually a 27-year-old girl? She does this to compete with older women in cooking for a job as a family cook and assistant. Under her old appearance hides a 27-year-old soul. No one can beat her. This time she wins again, as usual. But she doesn't expect. The family's master is harder to please than others. The old man tries to make her leave. He writes down some English book titles and asks her to find them in his library. The old man already plans if she fails he will fire her and hire someone pretty with long legs. She knows very well the old man is testing her on purpose. But this can't stop her. Soon she finds all the books. When the old man is shocked, she starts flattering him. She knows exactly how to flatter the old man and make him happy. She passes this tough interview smoothly. But this old man must have poor eyesight. Otherwise, how could he not see that this old lady is actually in disguise? The old lady is Cha Hongdu. She's a 27-year-old woman who lives alone. She has severe social anxiety. If she doesn't disguise herself as an old lady, she always wears a helmet when going out. She never shows her real face to others. Though her social anxiety makes life hard, it doesn't stop her from loving someone. 7 years ago, Officer Jang Du-soo saved Cha Hongdu once. Since then, Cha Hongdu has had feelings for him. She brings him food every day. This has gone on for 7 years. They've run into each other many times, but it's always the same. Whenever she sees him, Cha Hongdu hides immediately. Jang Du-soo is different. Every time he sees Cha Hongdu, he calls out to her hiding spot asking her to come out and talk, because in these 7 years they've only chatted on their phones. Cha Hongdu has never talked to him face to face. Just then Jang Du-soo's phone rings. It's another call from his family about marriage. After hearing a few words, Cha Hongdu runs away. She's afraid Jang Du-soo will find her after the call. Because of her social anxiety, she doesn't know how to face Jang Du-soo back home. Cha Hongdu starts feeling anxious. If Jang Du-soo gets married, what should she do? Whenever she has problems, she asks her late grandmother for advice, but she never gets an answer. This time is no different. While washing dishes, a face suddenly scares her. It's the face of famous psychologist Go Lee-suk. Go Lee-suk's. Maybe it's fate, or maybe Cha Hongdu's grandmother couldn't bear seeing her suffer anymore. So she finds this book. Cha Hongdu thinks Go Lee-suk might cure her condition. She decides to visit him, not for anything else, just to get better soon and confess to Jang Du-soo. The woman opens the door and falls to the floor in shock. She sees a man committing murder. The terrifying scene makes her step back repeatedly. Only when the man yells at her to call an ambulance does she snap out of her daze. But after dialing the number, she's too scared to speak. Helpless, she throws the phone to the man. After he explains the situation, he puts the phone in his own pocket. This smooth movement shows he's stolen many lighters before he then asks Cha Hongdu to help. But Cha Hongdu is too afraid to move. She nervously keeps turning in circles on the floor. Soon the ambulance arrives. They are taken to the police station. Coincidentally, Jang Du-soo is handling the case. Go Lee-suk keeps insisting. The victim stabbed himself. Jang Du-soo feels helpless. There's no evidence yet to prove Go Lee-suk committed murder. So Jang Du-soo tries to get information from Cha Hongdu instead. Hearing Jang Du-soo's voice makes Cha Hongdu nervous. Her face turns redder, not from shyness, but because her social anxiety is acting up. Being this close would make Cha Hongdu nervous with anyone, not just Jang Du-soo. Anyone would trigger her symptoms. So Jang Du-soo comes up with an idea. He stacks water cups like a wall to create a barrier between them. This helps Cha Hongdu feel safer. Now she can draw what happened, and this method actually works. Slowly Cha Hongdu starts drawing soon. She finishes the drawing and hands it to Jang Du-soo. Jang Du-soo smiles when he sees it. It's his first time seeing her drawings. He takes the drawing to Go Lee-suk, but the cartoon-style drawing is too unclear to understand. Luckily, the patient isn't dead. They can ask him when he wakes up. As for Go Lee-suk, they have to let him go for now, but he must be available anytime. When Go Lee-suk steps outside, reporters immediately surround him. If he can't explain this, his reputation will be ruined. But the patient still isn't awake. Anything he says now sounds weak, helpless. He decides to run away. When you're unlucky, everything goes wrong. Go Lee-suk wants to talk to his boyfriend about his feelings, but he suddenly realizes he's been cheated on. As he rushes forward to punch the other man, he trips and falls. He loses both the fight and his dignity. His girlfriend just glances at him and walks away. No matter how much he shouts, she doesn't look back. On his way home, Go Isuk keeps yelling angrily. This is the worst day of his life. But things get even worse when he returns to the underground garage. He bumps into a wall. Now his favorite car has to stay in the shop for repairs. Back at the clinic, his voicemail keeps playing. Every message asks if he'll give an interview. Some even accuse him of murder. No one calls to check on him. Just as he feels hopeless, his girlfriend texts him. She officially breaks up with him. Angry, he throws his phone. Then he starts drinking heavily. Meanwhile, Cha Hong-do hides under her blanket. She blames herself for being scared. She also hates having this illness. Because of this, she doesn't dare to speak when meeting Jang Do-soo, let alone confess her feelings to Jang Do-soo, just as she wants to send Jang Do-soo a message. She remembers Go Isuk took her phone. She has to meet that murderer again at the same time. Go Isuk can't take it anymore. Without thinking, he makes a terrible choice. He tries to hang himself to escape everything. But just as he puts his head through, he hears a phone message. It says the patient has woken up and admits he stabbed himself. This message snaps him back to reality. Without realizing it, he's already trapped himself. But in panic, he kicks away the books under his feet. Just as he loses hope, Cha Hong-do bursts through the door. She grabs the man's legs, trying to use her own weight to break the tie. But this doesn't work. It only makes him suffer more. Then she pushes a table next to him, stands on it, and cuts the tie with scissors. They both fall to the ground suddenly, but thankfully the man is saved. Yet unexpectedly, Go Isuk finally catches his breath. He starts blaming Cha Hong-do. How did he end up being called a murderer, and how did he even get into this mess? Cha Hong-do has social anxiety. She doesn't dare to look up. She's too scared to fight back. But Go Isuk forgets one thing. If it weren't for Cha Hong-do, he'd be thinking right now about what to reincarnate as in his next life. Then Go Isuk rushes to the hospital. He wants the suicidal patient to prove his innocence. He needs to clear his name fast. Cha Hong-do follows Go Isuk the whole time. Her phone is still with him. She won't let him go that easily. But when Go Isuk reaches the hospital and faces the patient, something strange happens. Every time he talks to the patient, he feels dizzy and his ears ring. He also has trouble breathing, just as he tries to step out for air. The patient's daughter and Cha Hong-do both enter the room, while Go Isuk wonders why Cha Hong-do keeps following him. His symptoms suddenly disappear. To keep Cha Hong-do from interrupting his talk with the patient, Go Isuk kicks Cha Hong-do out of the room. But surprisingly, as soon as Go Isuk looks at the patient, his symptoms return. The pain only stops when he crawls outside, near Cha Hong-do. Then his symptoms disappear. Go Isuk with his 250 IQ quickly connects the dots to test his theory. He tells Cha Hong-do he can cure her illness and return her phone right away, but there's one condition. She must stay with him for 3 minutes. Without waiting for her answer, he pulls her back into the room. He places his hand on Cha Hong-do's helmet, with Cha Hong-do nearby. Go Isuk talks to the patient without any symptoms returning. Later Go Isuk returns Cha Hong-do's phone, but he won't treat her illness. He admits he lied earlier to test his theory. Cha Hong-do doesn't care. Since meeting Go Isuk, nothing good has happened to her. She'd be happier never seeing him again. But they don't know. Fate has already tied them together. That day Cha Hong-do gets a text from Jang Do-soo. He wants to take her out for dinner. Just this one message makes Cha Hong-do imagine all sorts of things. That night, she dreams about marrying Jang Do-soo. They even pick names for their future children. Even though it's just a dream, Cha Hong-do is overjoyed. She gets up and starts getting ready. She decides not to wear her helmet today. She wants to face Jang Do-soo openly. But what she doesn't expect, the short trip turns into a comedy of errors. Because of her social anxiety to avoid talking to the driver, she pretends to sleep as soon as she gets in. At first she does it well, but the last passenger left a phone in the car. The ringing breaks the silence. The driver asks her to answer it. She doesn't know what to do. The driver calls her again. The driver keeps urging her. Cha Hong-do can't pretend anymore. She hands the phone to the driver. She doesn't speak to him, but her social anxiety kicks in. The driver forgets. You shouldn't use phones while driving. Now they get caught by traffic police. The driver wants Cha Hong-do to explain, but he doesn't know. The more people around, the more nervous Cha Hong-do gets. She throws money at the driver, then runs away without looking back. But today she came out to meet someone she likes, and forgot to wear her helmet. Without the helmet to hide behind, she can't face the world, so she just keeps running forward. Only when she feels safe will she finally stop. But the pain during this time is something most people can't understand. This condition has been with her for 10 years. She thought love could help her fight it, but she was wrong. She was too optimistic. It's already nighttime when Cha Hongdu finally arrives at the meeting spot with Jang Do-soo. But she's too scared to go in. She just watches helplessly as Jang Do-soo leaves after a whole day of social anxiety. She has no courage left to face him. Watching him walk away, she cries. This illness has kept her lonely for 10 years, and now it's ruining her love life too. But soon after Cha Hongdu gets home, she hears Jang Do-soo's voice outside, panicking. She quickly turns off the lights. She pretends no one is home. The sudden darkness makes Jang Do-soo laugh. This tells him Cha Hongdu got home safely. Then he puts Cha Hongdu's phone and the medicine he bought for her in a flower pot. Earlier that day, the cyclist who knocked Cha Hongdu down took her phone to the police station. He explained what happened. When Jang Do-soo couldn't find Cha Hongdu, he called her phone and learned she had fallen. Then he asks Cha Hongdu if they can meet for dinner another time. But Cha Hongdu never responds. Helpless, Jang Do-soo leaves as he goes. He says he'll wait for her message. Soon Cha Hongdu opens the window. She watches Jang Do-soo walk away. She sighs deeply. Then she takes the things Jang Do-soo left for her. His new dinner invitation gives Cha Hongdu courage again. Looking at the helmet nearby, she decides to visit Go Il-suk because Go Il-suk once said he could cure her condition. Once again, it's all for Jang Do-soo. After getting cured, she wants to take off her helmet and smile at Jang Do-soo. The next day, Cha Hongdu goes to see Go Il-suk. She takes off her helmet in front of him. For the first time in 10 years, she willingly removes her helmet before others. With social anxiety, her face feels like it's being scalded by boiling water for the person she likes. She wants to face the future and let go of the past. She begs the man to cure her, but the man refuses directly. He won't save the woman who almost made him hang himself. But Cha Hongdu doesn't give up. She knows Go Il-suk is her only hope right now. So wherever Go Il-suk goes, Cha Hongdu follows. Go Il-suk can't stand it anymore. He asks Cha Hongdu why she suddenly wants to be cured. Cha Hongdu tells him she just wants to properly greet the person she likes and say hello face to face. For many people this might seem small, but for Cha Hongdu with social anxiety, this is her biggest wish. But these words actually attract Go Il-suk. He gives her endless mockery and insults. Cha Hongdu's dignity is crushed once again, but she's too timid to argue back. After all, she still needs his help. Then Go Il-suk says his fee is 350,000 won per hour. Cha Hongdu's treatment might take years. Hearing this, Cha Hongdu can't take it anymore. As she leaves, Cha Hongdu yells a few words at Go Il-suk. She lets out all her bottled up frustration. Then she runs away quickly. She decides never to see Go Il-suk again. But soon she forgets about this decision. That night, Cha Hongdu brings food to Jang Do-soo again. She writes on a note, "The seaweed has very little salt. Eat more, don't hold back." And some other things she wants to tell him. Just then Jang Do-soo returns. He quietly walks up behind Cha Hongdu. Then he gently taps her shoulder. He quickly calls out to her, asking her to wait. Cha Hongdu tries to run away again, but Jang Do-soo stops her. Though Cha Hongdu has social anxiety, she has never felt ashamed of herself. When she has to face something, she never chooses to run away. Besides, getting to spend time alone with Jang Do-soo is something she's always wanted. Knowing about Cha Hongdu's condition, Jang Do-soo creates a comfortable space for conversation, as long as they're not face to face. Cha Hongdu becomes braver. She hands Jang Do-soo the words she just wrote down. Jang Do-soo looks happy reading them. He thanks Cha Hongdu for bringing him dinner. For 7 years this is the first time he's talked to Cha Hongdu up close. Then, without thinking, Cha Hongdu touches Jang Do-soo's pinky finger. This stops Jang Do-soo from talking to himself. Cha Hongdu suddenly realizes what she did. Not sure if she's scared or shy, she climbs out the other car door and runs away without looking back home. Cha Hongdu keeps saying she's crazy for doing that. She decides to see Go Il-suk again to get treatment for her condition, because she has a new goal now, holding Jang Do-soo's hand. Tonight Cha Hongdu will probably dream again. The next day a patient visits Go Il-suk, but after the old lady says just 2 words, Go Il-suk starts feeling dizzy. He can't face the old lady at all. Then Cha Hongdu opens the door. Go Il-suk's symptoms disappear immediately after the old lady leaves. Go Il-suk confirms again. He can't face patients without Cha Hongdu. Then he tells Cha Hongdu he'll treat her for free, but there's one condition. She must be his assistant. Cha Hongdu agrees without thinking. But as she leaves, Cha Hongdu turns back to tell Go Isuk she can't work on Mondays, Wednesdays, or Fridays. Go Isuk didn't expect Cha Hongdu would have conditions too, but for now he has to agree to everything Cha Hongdu says. But Go Isuk isn't easy to push around. To get back at her, he starts his first treatment for Cha Hongdu. He tells her to confess to the guy she likes. To show her sincerity, she takes off the helmet she's worn for 10 years. She decides to face him bravely. But the moment she sees him, the girl gets nervous. She doesn't even know how to start. She stutters from nervousness. She can't even speak properly. Finally, she blurts out, "I like you." But before Jang Do-soo can respond, Cha Hongdu gets so scared she falls down. Then she gets up and runs away. The person who planned this confession just stands there laughing as expected for the next, while Cha Hongdu will be his entertainment. Though he made her confess as a joke, this is actually the start of Go Isuk's treatment for her. He wants Cha Hongdu to face her true feelings. This also helps Go Isuk understand that though Cha Hongdu has social anxiety, she's not insecure. There's hope. Feeling a little guilty, Go Isuk treats Cha Hongdu to a meal. During this meal, he sees another side of Cha Hongdu. When drunk, she talks nonstop. She doesn't seem like someone with social anxiety. She talks more than normal girls. This shows Go Isuk. Cha Hongdu just lacks courage. Now he knows how to help her, but he's in no hurry. He still needs Cha Hongdu helps him face patience. Not only that, but Go Isuk also learns Cha Hongdu can't handle alcohol. He swears never to drink with her again, but he doesn't know this promise won't last long. The next day after work, Cha Hongdu sees Go Isuk's photo on the wall. After asking around, she learns this is Go Isuk's home. The old man she's been flattering is actually Go Isuk's grandfather, Go Sangyu. She decides to keep this a secret. All her income comes from working 3 days a week as the old man's cook and assistant. If Go Isuk finds out, he won't let her work here those days. The more she thinks, the worse she feels. But what she doesn't expect is that worse things are coming. As she nears home, Jang Do-soo's voice calls from behind. Cha Hongdu runs away in panic. She doesn't want Jang Do-soo to see her old age disguise. While running, her wig suddenly falls off. Soon Jang Do-soo catches her. Terrified, Cha Hongdu freezes like a statue. She crouches on the spot. Then she covers her face with her hands. She doesn't dare look at Jang Do-soo. Jang Do-soo came to see Cha Hongdu today. He wants to give her an answer because Cha Hongdu confessed her feelings yesterday. Though it's hard for him, he still says it. He tells Cha Hongdu he already has a girlfriend. Hearing this, Cha Hongdu freezes in place. She goes home and removes her disguise. Her real 27-year-old face appears. She does what many girls would do. She shouts to herself. She eats to comfort herself. She keeps going until she's exhausted. She eats until she can't swallow anymore. Only then does she feel slightly better. This is the only solution she can think of. She has social anxiety, but 7 years of secret love. It's not easy to forget. Maybe she can't accept it. Maybe she wants to tell Jang Do-soo she won't bother him again. She finds an excuse. She goes to see Jang Do-soo again. But when she sees Jang Do-soo, he looks happy with his girlfriend. She knows she has no chance anymore. Only when everyone is gone, Cha Hongdu finally comes out. Now it starts raining. The cold winter rain slowly puts out the fire in her heart. Then she looks at Jang Do-soo's house, the place she dreamed of entering. But now there's a gap she can never cross. She looks at the food box. From now on, she can't put meals inside anymore. Her eyes move to her usual hiding spot, one less safe place for her. Now, finally, she looks at the steps, the place she wanted but feared to step on for 7 years. Starting today, she must say goodbye to this familiar place, just as she feels sad. Go Isuk calls her, asking if she wants to eat together. This phone call makes Cha Hongdu cry loudly. She never expected when she needed company most it would be Go Isuk, who always argued with her. Now she crouches down helplessly. This reminds her of 7 years ago, when Cha Hongdu's house got robbed. She hid in a tiny space back then too, but that time it was Jang Do-soo who found her. This time it's Go Isuk who comes to her rescue soon after Cha Hongdu arrives at Go Isuk's house. Her soaked appearance immediately makes Go Isuk frown. Then he grabs handfuls of tissues and starts wiping Cha Hongdu's helmet. But soon Go Isuk notices something. After changing clothes, Cha Hongdu ties up her hair. This is the first time he sees Cha Hongdu's full face uncovered. Cha Hongdu ignores Go Isuk's teasing. She picks up a drink from the table and opens it without hesitation. She doesn't act formal with Go Isuk at all. As she drinks, her old habit returns. She starts talking nonstop. She says everything, whether appropriate or not, to Go Isuk. Cha Hong-do doesn't even realize that when she's with Go Isuk, she always opens her heart completely. But little does she know, their drinks have some strange effect, and Go Isuk hasn't even drunk his yet. They both start feeling dizzy. But I swear on the light, nothing happens. That night, when she wakes up, she finds someone lying beside her. She quickly wraps herself in the blanket. She hides under the covers while the man goes out to buy breakfast. She puts on a helmet and runs away. After getting home, she locks herself inside the closet. She blushes easily when talking to people. She has never experienced anything like this before. Only in this small space does she feel safe from her social anxiety. She even eats meals inside the closet. In this dark, cramped space, the only sound is her chewing. This is the only way she can calm down. But unexpectedly, Jang Do-soo visits that evening. He acts as usual, sitting outside and talking to himself. He's actually talking to Cha Hong-do. He knows about her social anxiety. He rejected Cha Hong-do's confession earlier. He worries she might do something drastic. He's even more afraid that he made her condition worse for 7 years. He accepted her kindness to help her overcome her social anxiety, but he still ended up hurting her. This whole time he's been talking to himself. Jang Do-soo keeps saying sorry during this whole talk, but what he doesn't know is Cha Hong-do is stronger than he thinks. Even with social anxiety, she can handle tough situations. What really makes Cha Hong-do leave her small space isn't Jang Do-soo's words. It's her job. Her work on Monday, Wednesday and Friday is her main source of income. Without money, how can she live? How can she pay rent? When facing reality, everything else seems small. Go Isuk has it worse. Cha Hong-do won't answer his calls. She doesn't come to work either. Without Cha Hong-do, he can't treat patients at all. So Go Isuk makes a fake Cha Hong-do stand there. But it doesn't help. Go Isuk, with his 250 IQ, quickly thinks of a plan. He leaves Cha Hong-do a message. If you don't answer, I'll call Jang Do-soo to get your home address. These words hit Cha Hong-do's weak spot. How could she let Go Isuk bother Jang Do-soo because of her soon? After Cha Hong-do goes to see Go Isuk, some things must be faced. After all, she still wants treatment. Cha Hong-do tells Go Isuk she can return to work. But he must forget what happened that day and he can't fall for her because of it. Because in her eyes, other than Jang Do-soo, no other man is a real man. Cha Hong-do's confidence and words make Go Isuk laugh and cry. But before he can argue back, Cha Hong-do leaves. Go Isuk questions his life. Is this rejection or insult? To understand Cha Hong-do's true feelings? That night Go Isuk gives her homework. He asks her to write about recent events. His excuse is that writing things down helps with treatment. Naive Cha Hong-do believes him. She writes about the past few days, but next day Go Isuk only sees lines saying Miss Jang Do-soo. The note doesn't even mention his name. Angry Go Isuk throws the notebook down that night. Go Isuk can't sleep at all. The next day he asks Cha Hong-do to meet. He directly tells Cha Hong-do. He asks if she wants to try dating. Looking at this ordinary-looking yet confident man, she says no right away. In her 27 years of life, this is her first confession. But it's not what she imagined in her dreams. It should happen in a romantic setting, with a man holding flowers and speaking sweet words, not this casual proposal, that careless, want-to-date question. Go Isuk didn't expect he would get rejected, but soon he regains his confidence. After all, Cha Hong-do is his assistant. He'll have more chances later. But what he doesn't know is Jang Do-soo moves faster than him. He asks Cha Hong-do to meet alone. He wants to see her because his girlfriend just broke up with him. The reason is very strange. Last time she visited Jang Do-soo's house, she didn't get to eat ramen. Jang Do-soo won't try to keep a girl who breaks up with him over missing ramen. He thinks Cha Hong-do is much better. She's quiet, shy and doesn't talk much. When Cha Hong-do gets Jang Do-soo's invitation, she jumps happily on her bed. She's liked him for 7 years. Finally she gets to have dinner with him. But just as she's about to leave, Go Isuk calls her. As soon as she answers, she hears Go Isuk coughing. He speaks weakly and says the clinic is on fire and begs her to save him. Then he hangs up. This makes Cha Hong-do panic. When she arrives at the clinic, she sees thick white smoke. Without thinking, she runs inside. At this moment the shy girl feels no fear. She searches everywhere for Go Isuk. She keeps shouting his name, but after looking around, the clinic is empty. As she steps outside to check, she sees Go Isuk standing there unharmed. He laughs and asks Cha Hong-do if she's stupid. She can't even tell bug spray smoke from fire smoke. He does this just to see if Cha Hong-do really cares about him or not. Only now does Cha Hong-do realize she's been tricked. She immediately runs up to Go Lee-suk. She grabs his neck with both hands. If it weren't against the law, she would really strangle him to death. She's also angry at herself. She doesn't know why she keeps believing this crazy guy's words. She doesn't notice that when she's arguing with Go Lee-suk, her social anxiety disappears completely. She shows all kinds of emotions: happiness, anger, sadness. Soon Cha Hong-do arrives at the meeting place with Jang Do-soo, but when she gets there she's too scared to go in. She worries Jang Do-soo might be angry about her being late. When Jang Do-soo sees Cha Hong-do, he immediately runs to her. He doesn't mention her being late at all. He's just happy that Cha Hong-do came to meet him. But then, while they're eating together, the man suddenly confesses his feelings. His simple, "I like you," triggers her social anxiety again. After finally gathering courage, she tries to say something to Jang Do-soo, but she stutters for a long time. Without thinking, she says, "I'm sorry," knowing she said the wrong thing. Cha Hong-do runs away later. She blames herself. Why did she say that? But Jang Do-soo's confession still makes Cha Hong-do happy. She calls Go Lee-suk right away to share her joy. Go Lee-suk hears her laughing. The laugh surprises him. He thinks Cha Hong-do has gone crazy after 10 years of social anxiety. After laughing, Cha Hong-do tells him Jang Do-soo confessed to her. Hearing this, Go Lee-suk gets upset. She rejected him when he confessed, but she laughed for 2 minutes when Jang Do-soo did. After complaining to Cha Hong-do, Go Lee-suk hangs up the phone. He wanted to play a happy song, even though Go Lee-suk complained to her. Cha Hong-do doesn't care. Her mind is full of Jang Do-soo's "I like you." She ignores Go Lee-suk's words. The next day, before work ends, Cha Hong-do asks Go Lee-suk, how can she feel less nervous when she's with Jang Do-soo and talk to him normally? Go Lee-suk, who has an IQ of 250, gives Cha Hong-do a solution. Stare into each other's eyes for 10 seconds. Don't say anything during those 10 seconds, until one day she becomes immune to Jang Do-soo. Then she can talk to him normally. But this practice exercise makes both their hearts beat faster. Their heartbeats sync so loudly they can hear each other's unexpectedly. Go Lee-suk is the first one who can't take it, not Cha Hong-do, who has social anxiety. When she realizes this, Cha Hong-do immediately runs away. Right after stepping outside, she sees Jang Do-soo arriving. Jang Do-soo comes bringing a gift for Cha Hong-do, a scarf. When it comes to caring for others, it must be said Jang Do-soo is much better than Go Lee-suk. Though Cha Hong-do didn't answer him yesterday, he doesn't mind. He believes one day Cha Hong-do will say yes. At this moment Go Lee-suk comes out. He sees the bright red scarf around Cha Hong-do's neck. He immediately starts mocking her, but his teasing has a hint of jealousy in it. Then he pushes past them and leaves. After Cha Hong-do goes back inside, she calls Jang Do-soo to thank him. As long as she's not face-to-face with Jang Do-soo, Cha Hong-do can actually talk quite well. The girl with social anxiety just steps outside her home when the man she's liked for 7 years blocks her path. Trapped, she can only cover her face with her hands. Only in this situation can she stand next to him. With his encouragement, she slowly lowers her hands. But she still can't bring herself to look at him. To help her feel more comfortable, he asks her to raise her head, but after less than a second of eye contact, Cha Hong-do collapses onto the ground. Because of this condition, for 7 years, she couldn't look Jang Do-soo in the eyes, nor could she confess her feelings. To spend more time with Cha Hong-do, Jang Do-soo takes her to the restaurant they visited last time. Then he asks Cha Hong-do if she can stop running away when she sees him. He wants her to slowly get used to being around him. But before Cha Hong-do can say anything, Go Lee-suk calls Cha Hong-do to stop Go Lee-suk from interrupting their talk. Jang Do-soo answers the phone as soon as he picks up. Go Lee-suk's drunk voice comes through the phone. Jang Do-soo tells him, if you're drunk, go to sleep, stop calling people. He hangs up after saying this. Then he tells Cha Hong-do to turn off her phone, so Go Lee-suk can't call again. Cha Hong-do obeys without question. She never refuses any of Jang Do-soo's requests. Back home, Cha Hong-do starts worrying. She keeps thinking about drunk Go Lee-suk. But remembering Jang Do-soo told her to turn off the phone and ignore Go Lee-suk, she buries her phone in the couch. Then she starts making food for Jang Do-soo. Though she has social anxiety and doesn't understand social manners, she feels bad about owing people. Jang Do-soo gave her a scarf. She doesn't know how else to repay him, so she makes food as thanks. But while cooking she keeps glancing at her hidden phone. But the moment she looks at that spot she remembers Jang Do-soo's words. Don't pay attention to Go Lee-suk. Cha Hong-do stays awake all night, before dawn even breaks. She brings food to Jang Do-soo. You could say she worked all night for him, or that she watched her phone all night. At 8 a.m., she finds an excuse to turn her phone on. Her excuse is Jang Do-soo should call to thank her. As soon as the phone turns on, her wish comes true. But Jang Do-soo's call makes her sigh. Now she realizes she can't fool herself. She calls Go Lee-suk immediately, but the call won't connect. Worried something happened to him, Cha Hong-do rushes to the clinic. She arrives just as Go Lee-suk comes to work. Seeing him, Cha Hong-do keeps saying she's crazy. She liked Jang Do-soo for 7 years. Why is she so worried about Go Lee-suk? She can't stop thinking about him. Hearing this, Go Lee-suk opens his arms. Go Lee-suk has also been thinking about Cha Hong-do all this time. Then Cha Hong-do takes off her helmet. Only when she's with Go Lee-suk does she dare to show her true self. At this moment, the shy girl finally faces her feelings. Soon Cha Hong-do goes to see Jang Do-soo. She can't accept Jang Do-soo's confession. Normally when she talks to this man she stumbles over her words, but this time she says a lot. Maybe she wants to comfort him, or maybe to prove something to herself, that she's truly found love. Meeting Go Lee-suk made Cha Hong-do realize the difference between dependence and love. But what she doesn't know is her love story with Go Lee-suk won't be easy. Today, Go Lee-suk takes Cha Hong-do to the mall to help her build courage. He asks her to walk around this crowded place by herself for a while. He promises to stay nearby and watch over her. But unexpectedly Go Lee-suk gets an urgent call and leaves. Cha Hong-do is left alone. The mall becomes more crowded. Cha Hong-do has never seen so many people. Her social anxiety kicks in. She doesn't even think to call Go Lee-suk now. She just finds a quiet corner to hide for a while. Suddenly the lights go out where Cha Hong-do is hiding. When she tries to leave, she finds the door locked. The dark, cold space makes her more and more nervous. Then she calls Go Lee-suk, but his phone is turned off. At this moment Go Lee-suk is with his ex-girlfriend. This ex-girlfriend is a streamer. The pressure of competition makes her do embarrassing things without realizing the emergency call earlier was from her. To focus on treating her, Go Lee-suk turns off his phone. Meanwhile Cha Hong-do has no choice but to call Jang Do-soo. Jang Do-soo rushes to the mall after the call. He finds Cha Hong-do in the storage room. Then he takes her home. But Jang Do-soo is very upset. He can't believe Go Lee-suk let Cha Hong-do get into this situation. Soon Go Lee-suk finishes treating his ex-girlfriend. He turns on his phone and calls Cha Hong-do. He even brags to her. He can now treat patients alone. Cha Hong-do congratulates him. She doesn't mention being locked in the warehouse at all. When Go Lee-suk hears Cha Hong-do is already home, he becomes happy too. He thinks his method of giving Cha Hong-do more courage actually works. He plans to do it more times. But what he doesn't know is, while Cha Hong-do stays silent, someone else comes to stand up for her. As soon as Go Lee-suk gets out of his car, Jang Do-soo punches him in the face. When it comes to fighting, Go Lee-suk is no match for Jang Do-soo. The frustrated Go Lee-suk has to find another solution. This is how he learns about Cha Hong-do being locked up. Now he feels he deserved that punch. The next day, Go Lee-suk takes Cha Hong-do back to the mall again. This time Go Lee-suk says the same thing as before. He still watches over Cha Hong-do from nearby for this man she deeply loves. Cha Hong-do chooses to trust him again. She stops at a dumpling stall gathering courage. She takes a free sample. When she looks up, she sees the waiter wearing funny clothes and his confident smile. His confidence deeply touches her. Not just that, the aunt selling meat pies in the distance and the sister selling lunchboxes with the same style. All wear bright, confident smiles. At this moment she no longer feels like an outsider. She realizes only confidence can help her face anything. Then another surprise appears. A giant, over 2 meters tall, walks briskly with a child on his leg. He doesn't care about people's stares. He even nods kindly at curious onlookers wearing the same confident smile. But this man wasn't arranged by Go Lee-suk. It's just a coincidence. Yet it unintentionally gives Cha Hong-do more confidence. Today becomes the day in her 27 years when she smiles the most and makes the most eye contact with others. While getting treatment and showing affection with Go Lee-suk, Cha Hong-do unknowingly becomes more cheerful. But the good times don't last. Soon Go Lee-suk discovers Cha Hong-do's secret of disguising as an old lady. That day Go Sang-yu invites Cha Hong-do to dinner. During the meal, he takes out a gift. Then he reads a love poem. But this surprises Cha Hong-do. Just as Cha Hong-do feels unsure what to do, the phone rings. Go Sang-yu tells Cha Hong-do to answer it. He excuses himself to the bathroom because he's nervous. When Cha Hong-do answers the phone, she hears Go Isuk's voice. Go Isuk tells Cha Hong-do he found out his grandpa is on a blind date. Just then, a waiter accidentally spills water on a customer. Cha Hong-do hears the customer complaining. Go Isuk hears it too. Soon Go Isuk with his 250 IQ notices something strange. He tells Cha Hong-do to raise her right hand. Then he asks her to raise her left hand. But the person following his orders is actually an 80-year-old woman. To be sure, he tells Cha Hong-do to raise both hands. The old woman's movements confirm this is really Cha Hong-do. Cha Hong-do freezes when she sees Go Isuk. Then Go Sang-yu returns. He starts scolding Go Isuk. When did you learn to bother people like this? But Go Isuk now. Go Isuk has no mood to argue with Go Sang-yu now, but he doesn't expose Cha Hong-do either. However, he secretly labels Cha Hong-do as a liar in his heart. Cha Hong-do refuses Go Sang-yu's gift and runs away after saying goodbye to him. Before Go Sang-yu can chase after her, Cha Hong-do hides in Go Isuk's car. Go Isuk stops at a quiet place, but he keeps calling Cha Hong-do a liar. He can't believe she would trick elderly people. Then Go Isuk asks Cha Hong-do to remove her disguise. He just can't accept that. His girlfriend pretended to be an old lady. But Go Isuk doesn't know that Cha Hong-do has social anxiety and can't work normally. She has to wear old age makeup and work as a grandma. Though she disguised herself, she never lied to anyone. She just does what she can to earn her daily meals. Cha Hong-do does this just to survive. Hearing this, Go Isuk realizes he misunderstood Cha Hong-do. He blames himself more for knowing about her social anxiety, but never asking how she makes a living. Now that he knows, he won't let Cha Hong-do work at his house anymore. The next day Cha Hong-do goes to Go Isuk's house. She quits her job as the family cook. When Go Isuk walks Cha Hong-do out, Go Sang-yu sees them. Their close behavior makes Go Sang-yu suspicious. He asks the butler to check Cha Hong-do's background. The girl kneels before the old man, begging for forgiveness. She shouldn't have pretended to be an old lady. She tricked them. But no matter how much she begs, the word lie is stuck in the old man's mind. After checking her background, he finds she has no good education and no parents. Someone like her shouldn't be allowed in their home. She definitely can't be with his grandson. Go Sang-yu gets so angry that he has a heart attack. Cha Hong-do has taken care of him before. She quickly finds his medicine. But Go Sang-yu isn't thankful. He holds Cha Hong-do's hand and says he can forgive her lies, but begs her to leave Go Isuk. His words hurt Cha Hong-do deeply. She thinks he's right. She has no education, no parents. She also has social anxiety disorder. How could someone like her be good enough for Go Isuk? Luckily, Go Isuk doesn't give up on Cha Hong-do. He tells her not to care what others say. Just remember this. The person who cares and loves you is named Go Isuk. Hearing this, Cha Hong-do starts crying. His words comfort her insecure heart. Now she has no one else to rely on. She only hopes Go Isuk won't abandon her someday. But luckily Go Isuk's mother, Hwang Moon's son, actually likes Cha Hong-do. They thought with his mother's support they could slowly change Go Sang-yu's mind. But Go Isuk didn't expect. Soon after, the first person to attack Cha Hong-do would be his own mother. That day, Go Isuk moves out of his house. He clearly states he won't move back home until Go Sang-yu approves of his relationship with Cha Hong-do. After saying this, he leaves, despite his family's protests. With nowhere else to go, Go Isuk temporarily stays at Cha Hong-do's place. Go Isuk's departure seems like the start of their happiness, but it also becomes the trigger for events that happened 22 years ago. After Go Isuk leaves, Hwang Moon's son tells Go Sang-yu, Cha Hong-do is a very nice girl. Why won't you let them be together? If Go Sang-yu still refuses, she will run away from home too. As Hwang Moon's son is leaving, Go Sang-yu stops her. He says, Cha Hong-do is Ro Youngju's granddaughter. Hearing this, Hwang Moon's son freezes in place. Her body starts shaking uncontrollably. She never imagined Cha Hong-do is the girl who killed her eldest son. She searched for over 20 years, never realizing Cha Youngji changed her name to Cha Hong-do. The next day Hwang Moon's son meets Cha Hong-do. She grabs Cha Hong-do immediately. She shouts, was killing one son not enough? Why are you after another one? Then she yells Cha Hongdu's original name, Cha Youngji. This name and Hwang Moon-sun's words confuse Cha Hongdu completely. Later she looks through her grandma's old photos. One picture brings back a forgotten memory. A little girl plays hide-and-seek with two other children. While searching, she finds a box of matches. Because she was playing around, she accidentally started a big fire. The fire killed one of her friends. It broke a happy family apart. After this, Cha Hongdu's grandmother quit her job as a maid and changed Cha Hongdu's name. They lived in hiding ever since. But 22 years later the past comes back to haunt her. What shocks her even more? The child who died in the fire was actually her boyfriend's older brother. This is too much for Cha Hongdu to handle. She starts having trouble breathing. Soon she passes out. Just then Go Isuk calls her, but Cha Hongdu can't answer. Worried, Go Isuk wants to check on her, but his mother stops him. She says if he leaves today she will kill herself. Go Isuk has no choice but to stay. Luckily Cha Hongdu survives. Jang Du-soo comes to see her. He wanted to ask how Cha Hongdu was doing, but no one answers his call yet. Inside the room, a phone keeps ringing. Worried about Cha Hongdu's safety, Jang Du-soo kicks the door open. Inside the room, he sees Cha Hongdu lying unconscious. Luckily she gets to the hospital in time. If her brain lacked oxygen for too long the results could be terrible. But when she wakes up, Cha Hongdu stays silent. Only when Jang Du-soo tries to call Go Isuk to ask what happened, Cha Hongdu finally speaks to stop him. Then she tells Jang Du-soo she killed Go Isuk's brother and shares the past memories she recovered. Next day, when Go Isuk returns, he can't find Cha Hongdu anywhere. No one answers his calls. With no other choice, Go Isuk waits at home until the next day. Cha Hongdu comes back home with Jang Du-soo. Seeing Cha Hongdu return safely, Go Isuk feels relieved, but noticing her pale, tired face, he grows concerned again. He asks what happened, but unexpectedly Cha Hongdu hugs his legs tightly, begging him never to see her again. She asks him to forget about her if possible. After saying this, she pushes Go Isuk away. Go Isuk walks away feeling upset. He doesn't understand why Cha Hongdu suddenly changed her attitude toward him. That evening Go Isuk visits Cha Hongdu's house again. He thinks after a whole day Cha Hongdu should have calmed down. They can sit and talk properly. But to his surprise Cha Hongdu still won't explain anything. She just tells him to leave quickly. She says he should never come back. Hearing this makes Go Isuk angry. No matter how much he asks, Cha Hongdu keeps saying sorry. The angry Go Isuk pushes Cha Hongdu to the ground. Cha Hongdu feels terrible too for being so cold. Since Go Isuk doesn't mention his brother, it means his family is still hiding the truth. How could Cha Hongdu let Go Isuk remember that painful past again? Only by staying away from him can she prevent Go Isuk from feeling the same pain as her. Only by staying away from him can his family slowly forget that past. But things don't always go as planned. Otherwise there would be no surprises. Then Hwang Moon-sun shows up at the door. She immediately starts looking around for Go Isuk. When she can't find her son, she takes her anger out on Cha Hongdu. Cha Hongdu only feels guilty toward them. Facing Hwang Moon-sun's accusations, she kneels down again. But a simple kneeling apology won't make Hwang Moon-sun forgive her. She keeps demanding Cha Hongdu return her son. Then Go Isuk arrives. Hearing his mother mention his brother's name repeatedly, he asks her what's wrong. Seeing Go Isuk, Hwang Moon-sun calms down. She doesn't want her son to remember the past. She tries to take Go Isuk away. But Go Isuk won't leave so easily. He tells Cha Hongdu to speak. To completely break ties with Go Isuk, Cha Hongdu decides to tell the truth. To make her boyfriend believe her, she shows him her childhood photo. She asks if he remembers his childhood friend. When he sees the photo, he remembers immediately. But he still can't believe the woman he loves. How could the woman he loves become the person who destroyed his family? He leaves with a small hope that he might be wrong. Now only one person can confirm the truth. That person is his grandfather. He refuses to believe Cha Hongdu is Cha Youngji. He hopes this is just his grandfather's trick to keep them apart, a cruel plan. When Go Sangyu shows Cha Hongdu's records, Go Isuk's last hope disappears. The papers clearly show the date Cha Hongdu changed her name. This proves Cha Hongdu is Cha Youngji, and it also means Cha Hongdu is now his enemy. When this old story comes up again, Go Isuk feels just as much pain as Cha Hongdu. Go Isuk asks his grandfather why he investigated Cha Hongdu. Why bring up something that happened 22 years ago? He says his grandfather indirectly caused his brother's death. That day when they played hide and seek, Go Isuk helped his brother hide inside a metal barrel to make it harder to find. He put a cooler box on top of the barrel. Because of this, when the fire started, his brother couldn't escape. He kept this secret for 22 years. Now he finally tells the truth, but confessing doesn't make him feel better. Instead, the guilt overwhelms him completely. To help this family regain peace, Go Sang-yu finds Cha Hong-do. He gives her some money and tells her to move far away. He wants her to live her own life. He asks her to forget what happened and forget Go Isuk. His family will also try to forget the name Cha Young-ji. Only by forgetting can they move on. Cha Hong-do refuses his offer, but she promises Go Sang-yu she will leave and she won't see Go Isuk again. Later the butler stops Cha Hong-do. This girl has suffered too much, feeling guilty. He wants to say something. He tells her not to give up on Go Isuk and not to dwell on the past. Just think about Go Isuk. Due to his position, he can't say more. But this small advice does little to ease his guilt. Soon Cha Hong-do visits Go Isuk's clinic. It holds so many memories of their happy fights. These memories must leave with her. Then Go Isuk calls. He hears that Cha Hong-do is at the clinic. Soon Go Isuk rushes over. They talk all night. They share every happy memory they have. They also make a promise. Never give up on each other. But they don't know their happy dreams will soon break against reality. The next day Go Isuk tells Go Sang-yu he won't leave Cha Hong-do. If Go Sang-yu keeps refusing, he will leave with Cha Hong-do and never come back. Hearing this, Go Sang-yu has a heart attack. This time it's serious. Go Sang-yu falls unconscious. To protect Go Sang-yu from more pain, Hwang Moon-sun begs Go Isuk to leave Cha Hong-do. Looking at his sick grandfather, Go Isuk cries. Then he makes a decision. Soon Go Isuk calls Cha Hong-do. In this call, Go Isuk only says, "I'm sorry." Just 2 words, but full of sadness. Cha Hong-do understands what these words really mean. The next day Go Isuk comes to see Cha Hong-do. He holds a bouquet of flowers in his hand. Then he opens his arms wide. He waits as his girlfriend walks toward him. Step by step, he pulls her into a hug. Their breakup has no shouting, no fighting. Instead, it feels like a normal couple's date. But they're not saying sweet words anymore. They're just giving each other advice. They tell each other to live well in the future. They even promise to forget each other. Their promise is sealed with a goodbye kiss. When they part, they don't say goodbye. They say, "I love you." She says, "I love you," with deep feeling. She keeps repeating, "I love you." Maybe this is what doomed love looks like. They clearly love each other deeply, but they have to separate. After they break up, Go Isuk stays in bed for days without eating or drinking. But Cha Hong-do has it worse. After that day, she never leaves her house again. Even when her food runs out, she still doesn't go out without Go Isuk's support. She loses confidence. Her social anxiety makes her more afraid of the world. And that's not all. She starts having mental problems every night. At midnight she walks out without realizing it. Her destination is always Go Isuk's clinic. Inside she keeps knitting a red scarf over and over the next morning. She remembers nothing. She doesn't even know she went out. Tonight Cha Hong-do goes out again. Her goal is the same as before, Go Isuk's clinic. But this time Go Isuk is inside. He's surprised to see Cha Hong-do, but soon he notices something's wrong. Cha Hong-do acts like he's not there. She keeps knitting as if alone. These symptoms make Go Isuk realize something. Cha Hong-do suffered too much pain. Her mind is troubled. Now her condition is like sleepwalking. She acts without being aware of it, worried she might get hurt. Going home, Go Isuk follows her quietly. Suddenly Cha Hong-do stops walking. The sight of flames snaps her awake. Deep in her heart, she still remembers the fire she started before. She can think why she's here. Cha Hong-do runs away with her social anxiety. When awake, she still can't face the world. After Go Isuk returns, he goes to his grandfather's room. He kneels before Go Sang-yu. He begs him to forgive Cha Hong-do. But Go Sang-yu still refuses. Go Isuk doesn't care anymore. Being apart has made him realize he can't live without Cha Hong-do, and now she needs him more than ever. But when Go Isuk arrives, Cha Hong-do panics. She keeps shouting they shouldn't meet until Go Isuk hugs her. Then she bursts into loud tears. All her bottled-up emotions come pouring out. Now, after calming down, Cha Hong-do asks why he came. They promise not to meet. Go Isuk avoids answering. He just smiles and changes the subject. He doesn't know how to explain. His family won't forgive Cha Hong-do. There's nothing he can do. But they don't expect Jang Do-soo to help them. In old case files he finds a photo of a lighter. It was taken at the fire scene. Although it can't directly prove this lighter is related to the fire, But the appearance of this lighter is definitely not accidental. Soon Jang Do-soo gives this photo to Go Lee-suk. He asks Lee-suk to check with his family. After all, too much time has passed. Many things are hard for Jang Do-soo to investigate. But Go Lee-suk, who's very smart, notices something strange. Then he goes back home. He asks for his grandfather's cane. The words carved on it match those on the lighter exactly. Then he asks his grandfather if this lighter belongs to him. Faced with the evidence, Go Sang-yu admits it. He says the lighter is his, but he lost it 22 years ago. However, his nervous words can't fool a psychologist. From his facial expressions, Go Lee-suk knows his grandfather is lying. As Lee-suk keeps asking questions, his father, Go Jae-woong, stands up. He says the lighter is his. But as soon as he says this, Go Sang-yu scolds him. But the scolding doesn't stop Jae-woong. It turns out 22 years ago Go Jae-woong had a fight with Hwang Moon-sun. Afraid Go Jae-woong might hit her, Hwang Moon-sun hides inside the warehouse. To force Hwang Moon-sun out, Go Jae-woong threatens her with a lit lighter. By accident, the lighter falls into the warehouse. A big fire starts quickly. When Go Jae-woong goes inside, Hwang Moon-sun is already unconscious. To hide Go Jae-woong's mistake, Go Sang-yu blames everything on Cha Hong-do, because 5-year-old Cha Hong-do is holding matches at that time. The unconscious Hwang Moon-sun always thinks Cha Hong-do started the fire. This mistake lasts for 22 years. Maybe the guilt is too heavy, or maybe he can't bear seeing his son suffer anymore. Go Jae-woong uses this chance to confess, knowing he can't hide it. Go Sang-yu tells Go Lee-suk the whole truth. The reason he disapproves of Go Lee-suk dating Cha Hong-do is fearing Go Jae-woong might tell her the truth out of guilt and expose their family's shame. If that happens, it would disgrace their family. Soon Go Lee-suk goes to find Cha Hong-do, because there are some things that Cha Hong-do should know and she shouldn't carry burdens that don't belong to her. When Cha Hong-do hears she didn't start the fire, she freezes in shock. It takes her a moment to react. She always thought she caused her own misery, but someone had lied to her all along, and this lie lasted 22 years. It almost cost her life. The next day, Cha Hong-do confronts Go Sang-yu. She says she can forgive him, but she needs compensation. That compensation is his grandson. From today, Go Lee-suk belongs to her. This kind-hearted girl forgives everything with grace. Maybe she remembers Go Sang-yu's words. Only by forgetting can we move forward. Now nothing stands in the way of Cha Hong-do and Go Lee-suk being together. Cha Hong-do's social anxiety might take time to heal completely, but now she has Go Lee-suk. Does time even matter anymore?